England's attempted genocide of the Irish. Did you know that England tried to wipe out the Irish people through systematic oppression, starvation, and cultural destruction? Let's uncover the chilling details behind this dark chapter in history. Land seizures and the plantation of Ireland. Starting in the 16th century, English rulers like Henry VIII and Elizabeth I began colonizing Ireland. They confiscated massive amounts of Irish land, driving native Irish families off their ancestral homes. These lands were given to English and Scottish settlers, creating the Plantation of Ireland. Entire communities were displaced, and the Irish became tenant farmers, forced to work the very land that was stolen from them, often under brutal conditions. Penal laws, a system of oppression. In the late 17th and 18th centuries, England implemented the penal laws to further control the Irish population, most of whom were Catholic. These laws banned Catholics from owning land, voting, holding public office, or even practicing their religion freely. They couldn't educate their children, and priests were hunted down or exiled. The goal? To force the Irish to abandon their faith, culture, and identity, leaving them powerless in their own homeland. The Great Famine, death and forced emigration. One of the most devastating events was the Great Irish Famine from 1845 to 1852. A potato blight wiped out Ireland's main food source, but the famine wasn't just a natural disaster, it was made worse by English policies. While millions of Irish were starving to death, the British government continued exporting food from Ireland to England and other parts of the empire. Entire families perished, and over 1 million Irish were forced to flee, many ending up in the US or Canada. This wasn't just neglect. It was a calculated act of exploitation. Cultural erasure. The attack wasn't just physical, it was cultural. The Irish language was systematically suppressed in schools, with English becoming the only acceptable language. Irish traditions, music, and customs were mocked or outlawed. Over time, the rich Irish culture that had existed for thousands of years was nearly wiped out, but thanks to the resilience of the Irish people, it survived. England's actions left deep scars on Ireland that still resonate today. But through centuries of oppression, the Irish people endured and preserved their culture against all odds. It's a powerful reminder of resilience and survival in the face of genocide. Share this story and follow for more hidden truths from history.